Hey guys, it's Chuck here with a standard battle versus Lunatjeh99, aka Luna from the T-Flare League. The song is No Return by Avantazia. So, I'm going to lead with my typical DX, and she's going to lead with Han, and I'm going to go for the taunt, because I wasn't sure what I was going to do, and it goes for the Icy Wind, and I'm just like, jaw drop, because I didn't know Gengar can learn Icy Wind, and it was just random, and the fact that I'm a 2H KO, and now I'm slower than that Gengar. So now she finishes me off with the Shadow Ball, and that's probably where I should have actually roxed. But, oh well. Suicide League, that's what happens. So I go on to Infidel V13, and I force the switch, and she goes out into Ricardo. And I'm going to go for the Air Slash, which Ricardo is going to take fairly nicely. And, surprise move. I was like, surprise move, Luna. And I go for the Grass Knot, because Togekiss can actually get Grass Knot in 4th generation. And I get a crit, I think. I'm not sure if the crit actually mattered or not, considering she was about 65% health, I think. I'm guessing. So she goes on to Clothing M, and it's obviously faster than me. And I go for the Air Slash to score some damage on it, and then I see, oh, it takes that pretty nicely. So now she goes back out to Forlivinger, and I go for the Fire Blast, because that was like random Fire Blast, and that actually does a decent bit for this being a timid nature. So, fun fact of the day, a Togekiss with 0 defense CVs, 31 IVs, and a neutral nature in defense can actually take a Jolly Nature +1 attack for Alligator's Ice Punch, as you'll see here in a second. And she goes for the Ice Punch, and I think I live with, I forget exactly how much. It was barely. It was like 44. So I was like, woo! And I go for the Grass Knot. And that takes it out. Because I was like, Grass Knot will do so much more on a Fralgator than currently Air Slash will. So, now she goes back out into Holland. And I fought her off V13 at this point. I'm pretty sure because I was at half health, I might have been able to take that Icy Wind a lot better. Because I didn't have really have anything to take the Icy Wind. So I go on to my Pimp Knight, and I should have went for the Agility here, because I would have been I'm a 3H KO with that Shadow Ball, as you'll see here in a minute. I just go for the Thunder Punch! And that does a good bit to Hond. So, also, you guys may be noticing closed captioning, because Luna is deaf. So I told her, she asked me to do annotations, I said, I'll do you one better. Closed captioning. So, look at that. I live with 4 HP, and I go for the Meteor Mash, and that's obviously overkill. And I was like, I will LOL if I get the attack boost, which will be useless. So, now she goes out into Clothing M, which is obviously going to finish me off with a U-turn. And now she's going to go into Flower Rex, and I'm like, okay, I guess I'll just go out into, I think I went out into Tito. I'm not sure. No, I go out into Psych! And she switches Flower Rex and goes into Chess the Drapion, which actually looks the Psychic. Now, remember guys, this is my Life Orb modest Alakazam set. I don't miss with Focus Blast. It almost takes out that Drapion. She is going to use, I think, Pursuit, and I'm pretty sure any Dark type move with low base power coming from that thing, any Dark type Pokemon would finish an Alakazam off. And she dies from Life Orb recoil. So it's like, alright. It's not bad. So now she goes back out into Clothing M, and I actually think I go out into Tito! Because I'm assuming this is a physical Mesprit. And, she's going to go for the Zen Headbutt now. To try, I guess, to flinch me out. And I actually take that really nicely because of the Intimidate. And I go for the Crunch, and that finishes off Clothing M. Now, you guys have known that this thing gets... Well, it doesn't finish it off, it has the Extreme Speed. Now, you guys know that I run Fire Fang and Thunder Fang on this set, and I occasionally get more, I occasionally get the Flinch Hacks, or the Burn Hacks, or the Para Hacks from them. Well, Flower Rex is going to barely live this, because all I have now is my Crest Lunar Clips to take this thing down. And I get the random Flinch Hacks. So I just use an Extreme Speed to finish off Flower Rex. So, good game, Lunatjeh99. Guys, remember to like, comment, subscribe, check out her channel, the T-Flare League. And, well, I hope you enjoyed this battle. Peace.